Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversations. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
This world is changing more and more every day, and we've decided to change right along with it. My name is Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the president of Trajectory TV Network. At Trajectory, our vision is to provide a creative platform for top content creators and storytellers from around the globe. We're also dedicated to providing this world with content that is healing, educational, empowering, exciting, and above all else, entertaining and transparent. So right now, I invite all of you who believe yourselves to be global game changers to use the link found here and simply take a chance. Schedule a virtual chat where you'll have the opportunity to share your vision for your very own global television show with me, the network president. So use that link, and together, let's begin changing and healing this world, one story at a time. And remember, whether you have years of experience in front of the camera or zero experience, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is your desire to share great content through television and a willingness to share it with passion and with purpose. You might ask, how do I know if I've fallen in love with my purpose and my purpose has fallen in love with me? It's easy when you've lost your voice because you just can't stop talking about it. I'll see you soon. The train is coming. The train is coming. Get ready. First of all, 4 words. Wake that ass up. That's right. Wake up. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A snowy one here in Chicago. I have shoveled twice today already. already twice a day, and it's still coming. We're supposed to get snow. Captain Sunshine, otherwise known as my husband Brian, just told me all the way through Sunday. He goes, "Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Isn't it beautiful?" Well, of course, when you're the one who doesn't have to do the shoveling. Anyway, I do it out of love. I do. And I'll just keep it real. On our cul-de-sac, shoveling is just like, don't be the last one to get your trash bins in. Don't be the last one to shovel your driveway. And we are always trying to outdo each other with springtime flowers and Christmas lights. But I got them next Christmas. Y'all know I got my 20-foot giant Frosty the Snowman for Christmas, right? 20 feet tall. I can't wait. I wish Christmas. No, I don't. I was going to say I wish Christmas was next week. No, oh, this is Rita. Y'all think I'm playing, right? Now, Rita, I mean, real quick, because I want to get the experts in here. Rita was found and her buddy is over there. I don't know what to call that one. I think it's a transgender doll because it looks like a guy, but he got on heels. I'm not kidding. One heel and one gym shoe. I'll show you. Anyway, my friend Tammy lived, this was like 15 years ago. She lived in this chateau, a real chateau. And there was this secret room downstairs. And I was helping her move. So, you know, my nosy ass was all over the place looking for secret hideaways and passage. It was that kind of a place. And lo and behold, I moved this apple crate and inside of a suitcase, nothing else but these two. This, you want to see the transgender one? You think I'm playing? Okay, Rita, sit over there. Look at this one. Is it a boy? Now look. Okay, either, I don't know. But anyway, I thought, and got on fingernail polish. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, I loved them. I took them. She said, go ahead, because she was selling it. She didn't know it was even down there. It wasn't hers. They weren't hers. So anyway, welcome to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments. You know, I'm going to get right to it. We're going to get today we're talking about, I forgot what I told you in the promo, something I made up in the moment. But anyway, I've decided today we're going to talk about an abundance mindset. Because this is the year of abundance. I've been saying it, but I heard other people say it recently too. So it must really be a thing documented somewhere or something. But it is. It is the year of abundance. We are not manifesting that new car, that new house, that new love, that new one of anything. We are manifesting abundance, which means we're manifesting more, which is the litmus test of purpose. Purpose will always make whatever you do grow into more. Touch more, reach more, make you desire more. How do you like it? Remember that one? Too young. It was from the 70s. It was a disco song. Google it. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to talk about that today with the experts, and we're going to watch a clip. It had like 1.7 million. This girl is sitting on her bedroom floor, and it's less than a year old, and she's going to tell you how she did it. She was working all kinds of jobs, Uber, 4 or 5 jobs at a time. And then she did something that she's going to share with us today. And she made $1 million in a month or something like that. Right. So anyway, we're going to talk about that. But, you know, we have a new segment every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And just because the experts are here doesn't mean we're not going to do it. We are. Oh, all this clicking and stuff. Oh, first, Spotlight sponsor. Scan that. Scan it right now. Scan it. Karma Cords. Karma Cords is our spotlight sponsor for this week. And Sanjay, the creator, came by here day before yesterday and gifted me his new one, the Trinity Cross. Look, it's so cute. Look, real quick. There it is. Cross Heart Trinity, stainless steel aromatherapy, has those pads in the middle. Then you can put it comes with, I think, 6 colors. And a little bottle of aromatherapy, essential oil, has an eternity knot, represents Trinity love and the eternal nature of the spirit. And there they are in all their glory. Scan, and scan again. Get that right now. I'm telling you, these are great gifts. I gave Dano one, and I see him wearing it all the time. I'm telling you, it's the real deal. Oh, you done snuck in, Tracy Randolph. I see you. Put your link you want everybody to have in the private chat because I didn't think you were coming. I got everybody else's. Ooh, I feel bad. Okay, now I'm over it. Okay, so scan that, you guys. I'll show it again at the end of today's broadcast. And look, when you go over, use Trajectory TV discount, TTV, DISC, and you'll get an additional 15% off at checkout. Go over and check out Garment Cords, a great gift for friends and family or yourself. Thank you, Sanjay. So anyway, the experts are here. The experts are here. The first show of the year. The experts are here. I rhymed and I didn't try. I'll do it by and by. I'm feeling goofy today because I shuffled since 5:30. Oh, wait. Man, I should have used dirty. It would have rhymed with 30. I almost did it. Anyway, put your hearts on the screen. It's our virtual way of applauding because here they come. Fun time. Share it out right now. Hey, you want a blessing? Then bless somebody. Share this broadcast out. Watch. You don't believe me? You don't believe Fat Meat Greasy? Share it out. Dang, it's packed up in here. Why am
Somebody's echoing.
Hold on, I'm turning it down.
Oh, should have known.
Troublemaker.
Hello.
Still going.
I know it's like in choir. When somebody's singing a bad note, nobody wants to admit it. They make everybody stand up once at a time. Okay, so I'm talking. Not D Grant. I'm talking. Not Dano. Oh, Oracle already. Proactive. Jamie. Well. Wait, Tracy, you dipped out too soon. Tracy. Nope, it's not. Now wait. See? Go out and come back in, Jamie. Something.
That's what he said.
Move your microphone away from your bong. That's what it is. Everybody unmute yourselves. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Absolutely.
Wait, I didn't try to do that. There. Oh, Lord. You better get a chalkboard and learn sign language real quick. Badass. Because I cannot do that echo. Happy New Year, experts.
Happy
New Year.
You guys have a new expert sibling today joining us, D. Grant Smith. D, where are you in the world?
Abilene, Texas.
Abilene, Texas. All right, Abilene. So glad to have you in that. Oh, sorry. How come you don't have an accent?
Because I worked really hard to lose it when I was like 12 years old.
And you have a background in radio. So,
Right.
you know, they get rid of those regionalisms when you work in radio.
It takes some work, man. When I was teaching students, I was, teaching them how to say sky instead of sky.
Sky. You sure is dark up in that sky. What about this one? How'd you get him to change? Them taters ready yet, Paul? Okay, stop. I don't want those trucks with those flags and shit coming up and down my street, throwing bricks or cow patties at my door. So I'm just saying, I love all of you in Texas. I really do. The state with the big heart. They say they grow everything big in Texas. But what say you, D. Grant Smith? Do they?
I got a gigantic, enormous, massive, taking over the whole world heart. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Boy.
We set you up for that one.
Yeah, this needs to be called Ask the Sexperts, not the experts.
Oh, D, you know you're going to get baptized by fire today, so get used to it. I'm so glad you all are here. Dano, say hello. Tell everybody where you're at in the world.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dano. I'm here in Philadelphia, right here. Got to rep the Eagles. Eagles here going on. It's not snowing, thank God, but we do have a little bit of rain going on a little bit later for today.
Glad you're back. How's your New Year so far?
Absolutely amazing. I've been adopting the mindset that you said of abundance, and also, your way of saying it is leaning into purpose, but my thing is being in flow and just seeing what's going on with the universe and what the signs are for today. What?
You
Like-
look, I can't come up with nothing. I was trying to come up with something you didn't get. Dang it. I'll find it before the hour's over. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Up, Oracle. Oh, what big ears you have.
I don't. So the better to stop your echo with, my lord.
Oh, get used to that. Okay, she's back. I thought I heard Jamie's feelings and she wouldn't come. I should have known better than that. She was Jamie.
Yeah.
Give her a round of applause. She fixed the problem. Where'd you put the bong?
I don't have a bong. Well, the bong's always up there on display, but I got a joint today. Sexperts. Good play on words.
Look at D. Grant's going, what in the world?
Yeah, girl, I got it too.
We're going to talk about that. Whose book is that?
Jamie's.
Jamie's. I want you to talk about that today.
I need one of those.
Oracle, where are you?
Oh, hi everybody. I'm Oracle of Apollo, a psychic medium and all things woo-woo. And I'm actually from Philadelphia, unlike the people who are from New Jersey who claim to be from Philadelphia, who are definitely not.
I know that's right.
I'm excited to be here. And I'm actually this year with the lucky girl mentality, the phenomena that everybody's talking about. We're going to talk about the year of the rabbit. Number 2. Because this is all in alignment with this abundance episode.
Year of the rabbit.
Oh, yeah. We're going to jump into that.
I cooked a rabbit once for my sister. She had some company. Yeah. And they tore it up. It was weird, though. I felt, I had some issues after I did. That didn't feel right. Have anybody here ever have you ever eaten a rabbit?
Yes, we ate my rabbit. My pet rabbit just vanished. And then we had Rabbit Fricassee that day. Island life.
Quit playing.
I'm not playing. We can call my mom right now and talk about it.
They're like, boy, we don't know where Fluffy went. And D. Grant, you said, of course you've had it. Well, in
What's that
Texas,
supposed to mean? Of course I had it.
well, they eat just about everything down there, don't they?
No.
Oh.
I had rabbit at like an Asian restaurant when I went to San Francisco or something like that.
Oh. Ooh, I ain't gonna say it because too much is going on in the world. But I remember when I went to San Francisco and went down to Chinatown. I loved it. You know how they have those ducks hanging in the windows and stuff? But some of their meat is suspicious. I'm like, what is this? Eat. You eat. That's all she kept saying. I was like, okay. But I loved San Francisco's Chinatown. And Jamie, say hello. Tell people where you're at in the world.
Hello, everyone. I'm in Florida. It feels amazing. And that's Florida.
I love her so much.
I love you guys. I love being here. Look at Lauren's face. I love your face, Lauren.
He's so jealous right now because he just had to shovel some snow and you're out there enjoying the sun.
That's his choice. He chooses to be in Chicago where it snows. I chose to leave Colorado here. He loves it.
I really do. I do. You know why I love the 4 seasons and the changing of them? Because I change right along with them.
Boom.
Right. And well, as you get older, you need things around you that just like now, going out and shoveling. I turned it into a treat, not some form of defeat,
Right.
And I didn't cut short my workouts or anything. I added it to it. So, and it's just beautiful. And
that's abundance.
That is abundance. Now, Tracy.
Yes.
We didn't think you were coming.
Surprise. I missed you guys.
We missed you. Say hello. Tell everybody where you're at in the world.
Hello, everybody out there. I am currently in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I am from the state of New Jersey. But I did not find snow shoveling as a treat, so I left. I left those cold winters. We still get cold here, but we don't get snow, so thank God for that. But that's it.
Yeah.
You see how authentic Tracy is by saying that she's in Jersey and not from Philly? Thank you, Tracy.
Tracy, you look badass. You're one of my previous lives. Tracy's one of my previous lives, dude. Hell yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, look at her. I mean, I picture myself in a rally back then, fighting a good fight. And she just looks gorgeous. Look at her. I mean,
power to the people.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Oh. So, oh look, all the girls are on the bottom. Well,
As it
almost.
should be, yeah. Yeah, as it should be.
Oh, that means Dano doesn't quite know what to do when she's on top.
Okay. Take your children out of the room.
Right.
Ask the
Listen.
experts.
My son is home today. Let me turn it down.
So you sure better. You guys, don't forget about the Spotlight sponsor. Before we get started, let me just pop their little thing up.
Too close
One
to
more
Valentine's
time.
Day.
Huh?
It's too close to Valentine's Day. That's why this conversation is happening.
There. Hit that real quick. You guys, put it on your phone. It'll take you to the Karma Chords website so you can get some of that great stuff. Now, let's
we have
take
to
a
talk
look real
about
quick.
this.
You guys, we want to talk about you guys say hello and welcome your new expert brother, D. Grant Smith.
Welcome,
D.
D.
Grant.
Grant
Welcome,
Smith.
welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
gonna get when we
PG.
come back
PG's.
from commercial break in a few, you're gonna see his segment for today. It's a 1-minute segment he does. He drops every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on Bathrobe Moments. And I'm sure for those of you here on the screen that have your own television shows, you might want to add it. I love it, and they love it, don't you? That's what I've been hearing. So anyway, here this girl, we're talking about abundance, and I didn't want the usual like, "Ooh, this is abundance mindset," and or or Oprah or any of that. I was looking for just an everyday person who could share some light, and I found this girl. Oh, somebody's got a bell. Okay.
No, I had to turn my phone off. I didn't know the volume was up. I turned it down.
Ah, we see. So here's what she says. Let me share. She says, I had my first six-figure month using an abundance mindset, and here's how.
So here's the tea. I went from working multiple jobs at one time, door dashing, you name it, I tried it, and still not really being able to pay my bills, to currently having up to 6-figure months. What rich people won't tell you is a lot of this is mental. It's not about being a hard worker and literally digging your own grave so that like you can't enjoy your life. No, honey. Rich people are in Turks and Caicos enjoying their life.
Okay.
So let me put you on. I don't care if you believe in this or not. I don't get a cookie. I don't get a reward if you do. I'm just trying to give you the keys to the car. If you want to drive it, that's
No,
fine.
that's right.
And I'm just telling my personal story. So whether you vibe with this concept or not, totally up to you, but at least you have the information and you can do with it as you will.
Now you know why she got 1.7 million views already.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name's Bria. If you're new here, thanks for joining. I hope this is super helpful for you guys. On Instagram stories, when I was doing a Q&A, I kind of mentioned how an abundance mindset has changed so many areas of my life. That sparked up some conversations and questions. So I wanted to deep dive into this for you so you get a better understanding. Before we dive into what an abundance mindset is, I just want to touch on the law of attraction because personally, I think they go hand in hand. Both of them have a lot to do with the mindset. With law of attraction, the gist is what you put out energetically is going to come back to you. I strongly believe in that.
Okay, we're going to start right there. Right there. Law of attraction, believe in it or not.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so let's cut it up into a pie. Let's say everything that is a reality is 100% of the pie. What part of the pie, what slice of the pie, 10%, 8%, 5%, 30%, do you believe law of attraction plays in getting it here?
100%. Because it starts with you. If you do not have the mindset, it starts with you. It's all 100%. It's whatever your reality is. You're going to take that with you. If you look at a pie and it's your reality and you think you're sitting out here looking at it thinking it's unobtainable or whatever, then it's going to be. Mm-hmm. If you think it is, then it's going, it's not going to be. So I think it's all 100%.
100% from Jamie Badass Lane. Tracy, what say you?
I agree with her, honestly. It's 100%. I'm of the mindset of it all starts here too. So if you don't think it and you don't have a vision here first, it's not gonna happen. It just won't happen.
I agree. Oracle, what about you?
I'm gonna go with 110% there, Bob. Just because the way it was phrased was the reality, but then we're not talking about what's behind the veil. You know, that extra push of divinity. So it's 110. So it's not just the physical, but it's what's beyond that as well.
Oh, now y'all know why she's the Oracle of Apollo. Yes. Oh, you got me on that one because I was going with 100% too. I'm gonna keep it real, but now I've changed that. Dano.
I'm gonna go with 90%, and I think it's the remaining 10% is, like you said, the 5% for the divine, and also the other 5% is your vibration. I mean, you can just think all day, I'm gonna get a new car, I'm gonna get a new car, I'm gonna get a new car, but if you don't vibrate and have that excitement and that anticipation, it's not gonna come, because then it's just wishful thinking. So I think those other 5% are delegated to the divine and to what your vibration is.
Who here thinks Dano just came up with that so he would be different than everybody?
No, but
I don't separate my divinity from myself.
He's onto something.
He's kind of onto something.
Yeah, because you know how, Coach, you talk about, the direction in which you move your feet. So even if you think it and you see it and you have the divine interacting for you, if you don't move your feet in that direction, it's still not happening.
Right.
And you have to believe in it too.
Action oriented.
Yeah.
Okay. When I have just had a download, so I'm retracting that I was agreeing with Oracle of Apollo. I no longer do because I just got some new info. It's coming out in a minute. D. Grant Smith.
Like a big poop.
Here's my take on it. I think law of attraction is one way of looking at it. I'm a big fan of Neville Goddard. You guys probably have heard of him. And Neville talks about the law of assumption and whatever it is that we assume to be true.
One of those brothers in that singing group from Louisiana. Aaron, Neville, and...
No, you're thinking of completely different guy.
I love Aaron Neville.
I do too. It's your first day. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead, D.
But whatever it is that we're assuming plays into our, just like what Oracle was saying about our divine consciousness and what Jamie was saying too, the connection that we inherently have with the divine, and then it manifests it out. One of the things that I believe also is that if we're going to have some sort of pie that has 100% or 90% or whatever, I think it's kind of like a combination lock, and sometimes it changes periodically throughout the day depending on where our energy is. So if we're in a real high vibe energy, then law of attraction is really ramped up. But if we're not, then things can go back down, and then we're in a different phase. But I think all this is also a learn in progress. We figure it out, quote unquote, as we go along, and everything's always changing.
But the law of attraction doesn't stop just because your frequency has lowered. It just shifts. It shifts to a different direction. It doesn't just halt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, then you're attracting crap.
You're attracting other things. You're just not attracting what your desirable, thing is.
Well, I'm gonna go with that, and I'll tell you why. Here's why. I was going with that 110. I was, clever girl. Right. But then
we still have action.
Download email came and said, wait a minute. We over here in the law of attraction office, no, we would not give you 10% of what we have. We're going to give you 100% of what we have. So now you have 200. And every time we add the next piece and the next piece, and the next piece, it's us over here in the physical world that chop it up into pieces. Mm-hmm. They who are other places doing other things from other forms, through other forms, they're going to give it all.
Yeah.
What they were created to do, just like we were. We're the ones that created division. We are to slice it up and pass it around, I believe. So, okay. So law of attraction and intention. There's all these things. The great thing about it is life is a puzzle. And every one of these things is a piece of that puzzle. So we're getting there. Let's hear her first little thing. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. About whatever she's gonna say next. Yeah.
If you want to learn more about the law of attraction, there are plenty of YouTube videos out there already.
Giving a
The
hand.
world is made up out of atoms. And
Okay, I'm going
if
ahead.
you're in a bad mood, you're upset to have, and specifically
That's too
The
long.
area of your life that you feel lack in, or it could just be a general habit that you develop and learn how to use.
Abundance mentality essentially means that you say no to things that aren't in alignment with you because you have the confidence that this will neither be the first nor the last opportunity that you get. If you believe in the more spiritual and astrological things, I feel like this really sunk in when I realized that I could start saying no to things and I could trust my own intuition about what was right for me, because I actually got an astrology reading done. Before I went and spoke to him, I sat down for 3 months and I was like, what do I actually want out of my life? What feels the best for me, the most right for me? And in that practice, I kind of realized when people are like, there's so many options, there's so many things you can do. Actually, there are not that many options, because if you really sit with yourself and you really think about what you want and what you're good at, the options narrow down. So when I spoke to him, I was really surprised to find that a lot of what he was saying in terms of like timing, career, personal life, whatever, so much of it lined up, and it's all things that I genuinely thought would be the best fit for me. It also just feels better to live a life that's meant for you rather than what society prescribes to people.
To make
Oh,
Mhm.
you know what? Who is that down there? Jamie, are you twice?
Huh?
Oh, wait. No, when I take that girl out, Jamie comes back up.
You know
Okay,
what's
there you are.
interesting about this, Lauren? I had a
What?
dream about everybody on this panel last night, and I didn't know Grant was going to be here, and you were in the dream too. And I was like, "Who's this guy in my dream?" And we were here. My camera wasn't working, and it's not working right now. But Tracy was chanting for all of us here on this screen, and I didn't know this was going to be the topic today. But I'm going to tell you what you had a dream too, Jamie.
No, when you said she was chanting, it came to me again how she dressed today. Power to the people. Our ancestry's energies are speaking to us, I think.
So Tracy, you were like on the screen and I was making a coffee, and then you were like, okay, I'm going to just chant while you fix the camera. And you said, Om Mani Padme Hum. So today's episode is all about abundance, and Om Mani Padme Hum is a prayer chant mantra that stands for speaking with clear intention, pure heart, pure action, pure speech, and it is pure wisdom thought to be in comparison to the Buddha. And I didn't know that any of this was going to be, today. So I think this is very interesting how this is falling into alignment. So this is our chant for our abundance year. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Huh.
You got to put that in the chat.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, they're talking it up in the comment section. I'm trying to figure out where to begin. So let's go here. And then we'll take our little 1 minute break. Let's start with D, Grant. D, what is your process in 1 minute or less? What is your process that drives the conveyor belt of abundance in your space?
I think it's a combination of what everyone shared here. A lot of it is mindset, but I'm also very big on the heart space because when we mirror or marry, as Greg Braden puts it, our mindset with our heart set, our thoughts and our feelings, that's what creates change. And so getting into the mindset of abundance is important. And that's also like, doing meditation and all kinds of different techniques and things to clear out old negative beliefs and, subconscious programming and all that stuff. But allowing myself to feel the feelings of peacefulness, feel the feelings of freedom, financial freedom, feeling the feelings of financial abundance, and like sit in that place and feel it like wash over me like a river. That's the best feeling in the world. And that's been one of the key ways that I experience abundance in my life.
Love
in every
it.
area.
Love it. And that's the third time today, twice in the video and once from you, that the term or the phrase sit with has come out. So I wrote it down. I'm going to go a little deeper for myself from that perspective. Sit with. You know what I'm saying? Because I know with ADHD, that's all I used to hear. Sit your ass still. I don't really sit well. I'm thinking, I might be able to do better at sitting with something. Just ooh, that's this thing, I think. I can hit that emoji. I can use that emoji. But how often do I really do it in my reality? Something to think about. Dano, same question.
Yeah, I think as far as developing an abundance mindset is definitely reprogramming. You know, growing up not having everything all at once, especially in the financial field. You get told some things. You know, money doesn't grow on trees, or when you go out to a restaurant, you don't want to order the most expensive thing because you don't think that you have it. So I think that's what I've been doing. You know, positive affirmations while you're sleeping. You know, reprogramming that, because they say that 95% of everything that we experience is through our subconscious programming. So when you spend that 5% to really realign it, that's what's been really key for me. And it's been everything too. I mean, the spiritual world, the financial world, the business world, the social world, taking each aspect of life and finding the abundance and making the abundance in every specific area of life.
All right. Oh, Tracy's shaking her head. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you now. What's that thing again? Say it. Say what is it?
Om Mani Padme Hum. So it sounds like this when you pray it out. Om Mani Padme Hum. And you do that 108 repetitions.
108.
108. Yeah, Lauren, actually, if you did this, would you want to sit with something? Sit with a chant.
Okay.
What's the significance behind the 108?
The 108 is the number that created, it's the vibrational frequency of what's created the all.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to say something too about sitting with. I see it in the comments. It says sitting with is important. I mean, think about food. When food doesn't sit well with you, what do? You regurgitate it, and it just comes right back out the way that you process it. But when it sits well, you're able to digest it and live with it.
That's true. Good point, Dano. Good point. What's your process, Oracle?
So I feel like I'm an extremely abundant person. I feel like bold action allows me to sit with this energy. And when I feel like something is amiss in my life, I kind of deconstruct my steps where I'm like, okay, I know that I've been able to achieve X, Y, Z. So what was I doing then that I have skipped over now to get back to that space? And for me, an aspect of that is enriching rituals. Enriching rituals is when I take a salt water bath and I oil myself and I take care of my vessel so that I can imprint a sense of spiritual pride and worthiness into my physicality. Because mind you, for those of you who have never seen me before, I used to be fully disabled. So this is a way that I would love my physical vessel, which would help me line up my mind, my heart, which is my empowered heart space, and my physicality.
So I see the dots being connected between the squares here on Bollywood Squares. I miss when Brian's not here. He gets all my jokes, not just one out of every 6, like some people. So anyway, very good. But it is tying in. That's exactly what D. Grant was saying. I see it. And same with Dano. Tracy, what about you? Since you're the reset coach.
Yeah. So I'm going to tie it in. So big one for me is prayer and praise. Even bigger is praise for me because it shifts my energy. So at any point where I can shift my energy and do the things that fulfill me and bring me that peace and that joy and the things that we really need internally, that's what I like to do. So praise is a big one for me. But I'm going to combine that because I do habit stacking. And I praise while I'm working out. So I take care of my vessel and I praise at the same time. And then that really shifts my energy because now I'm taking care of my physical body and my mental and my emotional at the same time. So that's the big piece for me.
Amen. Amen. Love it. And you can skip over rolling them joints for the day because we already know that part. What do you do after that?
All right. Hey, you guys might want to take notes. You ready? The first thing right here, you have to have awareness. All right. You have to. So the first thing for me, if you can achieve that, but it's admittance. What are you consuming that's so garbage for you? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you eating? What are you seeing? What are you doing? How are you touching yourself? Are you even touching yourself? Are you touching other people? Admit to yourself what is going on and be truthful. If you can't be truthful with yourself, then it can't happen. You have to be truthful with yourself. Wow, Jamie,
Amen.
you're an arrogant bitch. How arrogant of you. You can't shut the fuck up for 1 minute, for example. All right? Don't be mean like I just was. But you get the point. Be truthful. 2, you have to accept it. Accept it. Now that I accept it and know, I am able to be more mindful.
Yes.
To not do that. All right. The third one is architect. Architect a plan. Okay. And for those of you who haven't bought my Life by Design yet, Plan Differently is in there. That's a paid concept. So architect a plan that you can do that suits you, that you're really going to stick to. Don't say you're going to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning if you're not going to do it. Stop that nonsense. Proudly say, I love sleeping till 9. And then do that. All right. Part of admittance and acceptance. And then you architect the plan based on those things that you found out about yourself. Action. It is time to take action. That means do it. Do it. Do one thing. Do one thing. Even if it's one thing, do it. Do it every day. Make it a habit. Don't rush yourself. Do it. And the last thing is accountability. How are you going to hold yourself accountable? And I don't mean, hurt yourself. Okay, you didn't do that. What can you do? That means you need more tools and actions. That means you need to go back to awareness. But Jamie, how do I get that? Blah, blah, blah. Practice mindful actions. Don't keep, eating without even paying attention. Chew, put it down. Chew, put it down. You see what I'm saying? If you practice that and do all of those things, boom, baby, boom.
Boom, baby. Ooh, that sounds like a song.
Baby. Boom, baby, boom, baby.
I'm looking for. Hold on.
This is
I
for
saw
Jamie.
something I wanted to put on the screen.
Tight ass.
No. It's boy.
Don't
Talk too much in the comments. I'm kidding. We love your engagement, but I'm looking for. Here it is. Let's take a look at this. It's a big look at it. Eric Scott says, law of attraction mindset doesn't take into account health issues or resources that might be needed. Although I've heard it said that resourcefulness matters more than resources, but some circumstances are very limiting. A fish can't mindset his way onto land. I'm saying 70%.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was I not disabled for 10 years sitting here right now talking to all of y'all? And the doctors told me you have a 20% chance of getting better and nobody could help me. Medicine couldn't help me. What changed that for me? Mindset changed that for me. Belief changed that for me, which made me take bold action into different places in the world to find healing. That started from within. That did not start from some square wall in some facility. I'm sorry.
I want to touch on that. I think I might have manifested that because I was thinking it's so interesting how we have 6 people here that actually agree with the law of attraction. But I was like, what about the people that don't necessarily agree? Like, I wonder where they are. And here we go. We have somebody with a different opinion. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
cannot agree with gravity. Doesn't mean it doesn't
but
exist.
You also used your resources. Oracle, he also used your resources. You knew what resources you had available because you made yourself aware is what he's saying, I think. I don't think he's saying,
I had no resources.
Mindset my way.
I had no resources. I had to go every step by step and figure it out step by step. No one could help me. No one knew what was wrong with me.
You were the resource. You were the
didn't. And everybody has themselves.
Yep.
Okay, listen, get your questions ready. There's a lot more conversation ahead. When we return in just about a minute, we're going to get to more of your questions / comments. But think about it while we're out. What is it that you are going to manifest through that portal, that door, that opportunity called abundance? Think about it. I want to know what you're going to manifest this year to prove to yourself and the world that abundance is available, and it is available to all. We'll be right back.
So here's a little motivation for you in a way that's very different from what I normally talk about. It has to do with stuff that you already have that isn't sold in stores. Here's something that I've experienced recently. I was trying to clean an old dry erase board. Now, dry erase boards are supposed to be easy to wipe off and then rewrite new stuff on. If you've left the dry erase marker on there for longer than, 4 months or a year, it seems impossible. I've tried all kinds of different sprays and all kinds of different things that are supposed to get this stuff off, and they didn't work. But you know what did? This little guy. Not the thumb, the thumbnail. Every cleaning solution in the world is drastically improved in super quantities of massive ways by your thumbnail. And that's not sold in stores. That comes with you already, which means you already have the superpowers necessary to do seemingly impossible things. Just believe in yourselves, my friend. I do. See you soon.
And we're back. Thank you, D. Grant. Is that true? You took off the dry, threw a dry erase board away?
And then I learned after the fact that all I had to do was take a dry erase marker right over the thing that I had written and then wipe it off, and it would have come right off. I
tried that. It didn't work. Not with the one I had. But I was using dollar store dry erase markers, you know. Right.
And, yeah. I had the same experience literally 2 nights ago. I tried to do the same thing with wiping off the thing. It's just so interesting how everything's, in alignment.
It is.
Well, what I learned in that process, and the reason why I shared that story, is I think a lot of us, and this is really appropriate for all of the law of attraction stuff, when we give external things power and belief that it's something outside of us that actually creates change instead of going within and making the change within ourselves, then we are we're giving our power away. And so I was using that as a metaphoric reference to just say, like, hey, we've got all the power we actually need within us if we'll just believe in ourselves and allow ourselves to create change. Change can happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's to Oracle's point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Herself, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, I used to, look at everything on the outside of, I looked at everything on the outside of myself as just, it was proof that, yep, there it is. Yep, I see it. That's enough. And I wasn't, because it's never about just one thing. I wasn't understanding that it's also a clue. See, proof, you just, okay, there's the proof, I'm done. What's beyond proof? But it's when you treat it as a clue, but why is that proof there? Because I believe every example we see on the outside is something that is available and was available first on the inside. And I think that helps to get us back to.
Oh, he's getting a picture for his own book this time. Someone screenshot it.
Yeah, and the more we do that, the more everything that is in alignment with us, that creates balance, that co-authorship, it clicks together like a nice, purposeful seatbelt, if you know what I mean. So let's hear from everybody. We'll start with Oracle. Name one thing that is in your world today that this time last year you were manifesting through that portal of abundance.
That is in my world today that I was manifesting through the portal of abundance.
Mm-hmm.
I was manifesting last year, this time, learning production. And that's what I did all summer long. And I have a brand new editing laptop. I've gotten a lot more camera time, editing time. So actually everything I was manifesting last year has come to fruition. And as of last night, I started doing the Steve Harvey challenge where he says, write 300 things down from here.
Misty told me about that
you want to manifest. So I started my list last night for the 300.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Misty Lee did it. And 300, all these big ass numbers, 108, 300. Can't we find something that's 10 or less? I'm kidding. That's a lazy man.
That's limiting.
I know it is. It is. Let's go up and down and up and down. How about you, Tracy? What? Anything?
Yeah. So for me, I was thinking a lot about collaboration last year, and actually, top of this year, I just actually had a meeting yesterday with Crunch Gym here in Valentine, and I will be collaborating with them for 3 locations. So I'm super excited about that and looking to continue that. I've been meeting a lot of people, and it's just been amazing already. And it's only January, so I'm happy about that.
Yes, it is only January for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
few more days, right?
yeah.
Moving fast, always does. Dano, what about you?
Mine, what I wanted to manifest was opportunity. So, I mean, I've had so many great opportunities to travel last year. With E360, I had opportunities to go on stages with the Power of Lee, and also being for the wrestling company that I was with formerly, just to be on stage and practice that, and just opportunities in every area. Opportunities to meet more friends, opportunities to make more money, and like what Tracy just said, it's been flourishing in January, but it's only January, and I'm really excited to see how this year goes and how it unfolds.
Absolutely, absolutely. Live in a state of expectance. Get out of that surpriseville where you're surprised. If you're surprised when your shit shows up that you ordered, think about it. I remember that when they taught me that one, the
Yeah.
download. Wow, how come you can't do that with us? You do it with Amazon Prime. And I was like messed up, and I was like, what? Yeah. When they told you it was coming Wednesday at 10, and it did, you weren't even surprised. You were like, I expected it. What? Why can't you use that same premise, that mindset with us? Expect it. You know what you're gonna do with it. It's a part of your plan. You're not guessing your way through purpose to legacy. You are creating it with us. So yeah, real talk there. What about you, Jamie? Anything this year that last year at this time you were saying, I want this, I need this, I must have it?
Remove DNA trauma. It's not diseases, it's DNA trauma. BPD being, diagnosed to women constantly over and over, and these weird things they want to make up. I promise removing the DNA trauma holistically is possible. And I removed so much trauma that I realized, looking back, all this bullshit I was told, all the programming. Anyway, remove DNA trauma, turn it into your power. Did it.
She tried to get sweet at the very last 2 or 3 words. Anyway, well, I'll tell you what, Jamie Lane, when she starts, I'll be like, damn, girl, you scared me. Look, I would not want her. Jamie Lane looking for you. What? How you know? For real? Yeah. Where you see her? Where was she at last? I don't know, but I heard she after. Boy, I'll be on a plane in a minute. I ain't playing. Jamie Lane, thank you. That makes a lot of sense. We need to get deeper into that DNA trauma. That makes it's true, because that's that thing about meat. When when they talk about how the way they kill meat to feed us, and it gets imprinted, and then we eat it, and then that trauma carries on to us. Yeah. Yeah, that's real.
I know. It's I talk about that in my 5 Radical Philosophies torch coming up.
You gotta bless your food. If you're still eating meat, you gotta bless your food.
Jamie, go on and get it in, girl. We're gonna put your link up.
2023 break free.
D Grant, what about you? This time last year, you were looking for it. You were beckoning it, and it was answering you. And today it's here. Put a name on it.
Well, before I do that, congratulations to you guys. That's absolutely fantastic what you guys have manifested in a year, like tremendously and wonderfully. It's beautiful. And what Oracle was saying a minute ago about the Steve Harvey 300 things, I did that about 3 years ago. And last year at about this time, I went back to count to see the things that had actually started taking place. And it was wild. Out of the 300, it was like 75 things I had already done. And all I did was take the time to write down what it is that I want to experience in my life. So this time last year, I was actually trying to figure out, and I always put this in finger quotes because figure out is a myth in my world. It's something that I think, try to have all the answers to all the questions, and that's not the way that the universe works.
Right.
It's always in a place of discovery. So I've let go of figuring it out. Anyhow, I was trying to figure it out in terms of what I was going to do with the next phase of my business. And over the past year, I discovered that taking something that Lauren's very, very fond of, storytelling that tells spiritual truths and personal growth insights, and actually taking lessons on that, bringing those two things together and creating a community of bringing people in to help transform our lives one little seed at a time, planted inside the inner garden to produce the tree of life. And so that's what I'm doing now. And it's a wonderful, joyful, beautiful experience. And I didn't have a grid for that at all at this time last year.
Absolutely. Love it. Now I'm gonna put mine for short time. We got 5 minutes. And I think I saw Oracle over this. She was very subtle with her card shuffling. That means she got something to say. She got something, they done told her to pull a card or something. So I'm gonna tell you what I was. This is real talk. I promise you. I did one thing. I always go the lazy man's approach. The point A to point B is the shortest distance. It's not way across the universe. It is the moment right after the one I just lived. So I said it like this. I put it out there. I want more of everything that will allow me to do more. I want more of what is going to quench this thirst that my soul came to this earth to quench, period. And that is why this past year was the best year of my existence. And not for the things people would think, but a combination of all of the things that are. And what I mean by that is not only did the things I needed and asked for find me, but they sent me bonus packages, things that I could have never seen coming. A 12th grade education got stamped on like an old cigarette butt and was replaced with an honorary doctorate. Because I was a felon once in this career of life, they said you won't vote, you won't be able to get a passport to go anywhere, but I'm on my way to Romania and been all over the world anyway. They said, no one's ever gonna this or that. But the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award said differently. Things I did not ask for, and they got rid of things in me that I could not see. Things that were creating roads to scarcity, roads to other things. I keep it like this. Again, point A to point B. I don't want shit that don't serve me. I am the only creature in this world gifted with speech. Therefore, that gives all of us dominion over everything that was created to assist us. We just mess it up by trying to use that dominion on other creatures that speak. It does not work there. So I'm going to leave it at that. What you got, Oracle?
All right, our 1 minute collective reading for January. BTW, my birthday is in a couple days. Second BTW, talking more about manifestation tonight on Divine Encounters with someone who's actually making people make money through divinity. So check that out. All right, so for the collective, here we go. Take note of your intuitive messages. What do you know that you know? And like Jamie said, what don't you know? Start to become aware of those hits that are inside of you, that are those little inclinations, those, should I do this? Should I do that? Maybe I should. Those are intuitive messages from your gut. And be of service, volunteer. Put yourself as tribute. I volunteer as tribute. Hunger gains styles. Fortune favors the bold. Put yourself out there. And here is that project, that person, that idea is waiting. You have to take action on it. So get after that shit. The world has your back. And there is my 1 minute message for the collective.
There you go. Everyone, I have just placed every one of the experts one of the many roads to their world where you can be baptized inside of more of their content. I will take the liberty of dropping every single one of those links inside your comment section in just about 2 minutes when we say goodbye. Listen, I want to thank you guys. I'll let you know we're going to do the middle of the month next month because that very next weekend, Tracy and I will be heading off to St. Louis. Be your best. What is it? BTYB. Be the best.
Becoming the best you.
Becoming the best you. And then we'll see each other again the next weekend in Miami for the Global Awaken Summit. So I want to thank all of you, but we'll be back. Thank you, D. Grant. We hope we didn't scare you off, and you'll join us again next month.
This was wonderful. Thank you guys for welcoming me in. I appreciate it. I feel very loved.
Absolutely. Giving you a big virtual hug.
That are wondering or concerned about Tim Chung, he is fine. He is just very, 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 very busy right now with his corporate job, but he's up and says he'll pop back in as soon as he can. So just in the word from our good friend, mindset coach, Tim Chung. Listen, experts, thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. Not just one day a month here on Bathrobe Moments, but every moment of every day. And for those of you out there, remember, I want you to remember something. There are 3 tables in front of us when we're born. There is that future table, the now table, and the past. One day, all the tables will be empty except for one. That's right, the one over to the left that is collecting every single memory we create. You're going to look at it over and over again, so be mindful. Manifest abundance, things that provide more of what needs to be. Take that with you. I'll meet you out front tomorrow morning, God willing, 8 a.m. Central, for our next episode of Bathrobe Moment. Say goodbye, experts. See you guys next time. God bless.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you mine.